Hey Scrappy Peeps, welcome to my channel. Suzanna here today for Elle Studio, and I'm sharing with you this layout. So I used one of the digital cut files, the birthday cut files, and I created a background using my silhouette so you can see the pen there in the pen holder, and I created that background. So what I did was I took the Hip Hooray birthday cut file and I used a sketch pen and sketched that out as a background. I created a full page and I'm only going to use the top 2/3 of that. What I've got here are pieces of the new paper stack, so it's called Celebrate, and I'm going to piece together the two pieces that come in the pack of that blue that says Celebrate, the circles. So I'm lining up the circles there. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive and then cut that to 12 wide. And I honestly can't tell you how tall it is because I'm just doing it by guesstimate of size. I'm not really all that precise when it comes to my measurements of my pages here. So I have 3 pictures of my son on his 18th birthday. This is one of 2 birthday layouts that I'm sharing with you about his 18th birthday. These particular pictures, he is being a goofball, which he is. He's just a silly boy. I bought 2 balloons, one with an 1 and one with an 8 for 18. And so this is just him posing with those balloons per his mother's request. So what I'm doing here is I am trying out the colors and how I want to align the colors. I'm using a mix of Catherine Pooler stamps as well as Pink Fresh Studio stamps. So you can see there I'm matching the colors to those 4 balloons. That is the color palette that I'm going with. So navy, green, yellow, and aqua. And so I have got, let's see, the blue is Juniper Mist from Catherine Poole. The green is I can't read that on the screen right there, so let me just reach across. It's called Grass Skirt. And then the yellow that I'm using is Sweet Mustard. And the aqua is, actually, I'm not sure that that is from, it is not sitting on my desk right now, so I can't tell you what that is, but I believe that that is a Hero Arts ink stamp. And so I am stamping that on the diagonal. I will skip through all of that stamping and spare you that detail, but I thought the background was fun because it was like confetti falling, and it was kind of tone on tone. So you can see the color palette that I have here is based on those 4 balloons, yet I have this red and the coral in the stripe that's going to go all the way across the page. I am going to cover that up so that it is not this striking odd duck out, so to speak. The purple is still in there, but I don't mind the purple because the purple is less noticeable. See how when I leave the card behind that red and the coral, it's like, ooh, here I am red. So I cover that up and it just tones it down that little bit, and everything is a little bit more united there. The purple is another cool color, like the cool colors that I'm using here. And by cool, I mean warm versus cool, not cool like cool kid cool. So the purple doesn't, to me, stand out the way that that red does. So I have pulled all of the same colored bits and ephemera that I want to use to decorate from the kit. The cards here are from the Happy Birthday journaling tags. Everything, the embellishments, the die cuts are actually from the die cuts from the kit itself, this March kit. Except for that label, which is from the March labels. I love these March labels because there's a great color palette that's in them. There's primaries as well as other colors. This wood veneer set you have to get if you haven't already done your shopping. This is called the Hooray Wood Veneer Banners. I have used all of them. So what I've done here is, they're almost like swags. We put, oh, what is that stuff called? We drape I can't think of what it's called. But they're like swags, and I like the way it just ties the layout together from the top, from that embellishment cluster there down to the bottom where you'll see that I put that other wood veneer. So the top one says cheers, and the bottom one says happy, and then it continues to read happy 18th birthday. And the 18th, the th in 18th is implicit there. So I'm raising up that yellow piece again for dimension. Because I've got the dimension in the wood veneer, I like to have other dimension to the page as well there. Just using some liquid adhesive to adhere that down. So one of the other things that I have done off camera that is sitting in my little star tray full of goodies there is I have used the Make-A-Wish stamp and its matching coordinating die, and I used that. You can see the little blue present that's next to that bottom wood veneer there. I stamped off a few presents using tone on tone, because what birthday would be complete without presents, right? So I have a few of those that are scattered in that I did off camera. So I want to use that birthday, and I'm actually going to show you what I don't use. So I have that big birthday from the Make-A-Wish die set, and see how thin it is? It's really hard to read. I liked the yellow because I thought that the 18 and the balloons and the birthday would go together nicely, but it's even harder to read up on my background. So I pull out a piece of yellow cardstock and I use the outline. That's the great thing about this die, is you have both the word and then an outline to give it more depth. And you can read that better, which you'll see, but it's still not, it's too big. It covers the 8 and it doesn't make me happy. So then I go with option B, which is what I actually end up using. I'm going to use the stamp from the Make-A-Wish that's just the script, that's the not script font, because that's the script font in the yellow. And I'm going to stamp that in green. You'll see me do that here. And then use the coordinating die, and that is going to complete the birthday, the happy birthday, the title for that there. What you'll notice about all of the options that you have this month is you have many, many different ways of being able to say happy birthday, and that is pretty awesome. So this is Ellie's Studio's birthday month, and we are celebrating this week in particular, and so that is why I have this birthday layout to share with you. So one of the things I've learned with these Catherine Pooler inks is they are very, very wet inks. So if you hold the inked stamp down on your paper just for a little bit, you are much likely to get a much cleaner cut, a cleaner stamp image. So my aha moment, did you see my fingers going up? That aha fingers is to use the Parker numbers to do 18. Even though it's already got 18 there, instead of just saying happy birthday, I wanted to draw again your attention to the fact that it was his 18th birthday. And the best thing about these Parker numbers is I really think they look just like the numbers in the balloons, don't they? Do you see the similarity? I think that's pretty cool. Coincidence. So I am going to stamp that out in the yellow, and again, that is that pink fresh yellow that is on my desk there, which is sweet mustard. I'm going to back 2 of those photos with some of the paper from the paper stack, again, just to add a splash more color and visual interest to the layout. And that is pretty much going to wrap up my layout. I'm going to do a little bit more stamping. Underneath the Hooray, you have 2 lines, like you could put a date in there or fill something in there, put a subtitle in there, and I am going to stamp happy birthday to you, because just in case you didn't notice, it's his birthday. I really like, when I can stamp, I like to use my stamps, and Ellie's Studio has some great sentiment stamps which add to the fun of the page to me. You see that chipboard piece that's on my trimmer there. I'm going to use that as well. That is there's a great chipboard collection this month It is called the Happy Birthday Chipboard Stickers, and that is just a birthday cake, which is in the same tone as the rest of the layout here, which is why I will go ahead and do that. I will journal off camera because you know that's what I like to do, just about his 18th birthday, or about the balloons really. And that, my friends, is going to wrap up my layout. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the box down below, and I will also link you up to the product that I've used this month. Thanks for stopping in today. I hope you're doing well. Come back again soon. Take care.